Of AI. A self-driving car, a prominent example of AI, operates through a series of stages. It begins with perception, using sensors like camera and lidar to observe its surroundings. This sensory data is then interpreted through machine learning, allowing the car to distinguish different elements of its environment, like distinguishing a pedestrian from a lamppost. Once the data is interpreted, the AI engages in decision-making, such as deciding whether to slow down or stop based on a detected pedestrian. These decisions are enacted through the car's physical systems, leading to actions like braking or steering. Over time, the car continues to learn from its experiences and adapt, improving its algorithms and performance. This continuous learning and adaptation are key aspects of AI, enabling more effective and safe operations. There are various components of AI that it bases itself on and operates with. Artificial intelligence, or AI, as we often call it, is a bit like a delicious pizza. Just like a pizza has various components like the crust, sauce, cheese, and toppings, AI also has different parts that come together to make it work. Each part is important and plays a unique role. Without any one of them, the AI or the pizza wouldn't be complete. The first component is data. Think of this as the crust of the pizza. It's the base on which everything else is built. For AI, data could be anything from pictures and text to numbers and sounds. This data is what the AI learns from, just like how we learn from books and lessons at school. Next up is the algorithms. These are like the sauce on the pizza. Algorithms are a set of instructions that tell the AI what to do with the data, just like the sauce adds flavor to the pizza. There are many types of algorithms, and each one works in a different way, just like how different sauces give different flavors to the pizza. Then we have the models. These are like cheese on pizza. After the AI has learned from the data using the algorithms, it creates a model. This model is what the AI uses to make decisions or predictions, just like cheese holds everything together on the pizza. Last but not the least, we have the infrastructure. Think of this as the toppings on the pizza. The infrastructure includes the hardware and software that the AI needs to run, like the computer processors and memory, as well as the code that's written to create the AI. Just like the toppings complete the pizza, the infrastructure completes the AI system. So, these are the main components of AI: data, algorithms, models, and infrastructure. Each one is like a piece of a puzzle, and they all fit together to create the full picture. We'll dive deeper into each one in the next sections. Let's explore the fascinating world of AI together. Understanding how machines learn from data. When we say machines learn from data, it might sound a bit like science fiction, right? But it's actually a simple process once we break it down. Think about how a toddler learns to identify a cat. We show them pictures of different cats, and each time we say, "This is a cat." After seeing enough examples, the toddler starts to recognize cats on their own, even ones they have never seen before. Machines learn in a similar way through a process called machine learning, which is a key part of artificial intelligence. Here's how it works. Step 1. Collecting data. The first step is gathering lots of relevant data. In our toddler example, the data was pictures of cats. For a machine, it could be anything: pictures of animals, recordings of music, or numbers from a stock market. Anything the machine needs to learn about. Step 2. Preparing the data. This is like cleaning and organizing the data to make it easy for the machine to understand. It's a bit like sorting a box of mixed up puzzle pieces into groups of edges, middle pieces, and different colors before starting the puzzle. Step 3. Choosing a model. Next, we select a machine learning model, which is like a math formula or recipe that the machine will use to learn from the data. There are many different models, and the one we choose depends on what we want the machine to learn. Step 4. Training the model. Now comes the exciting part: training. This is when the machine learns from the data. We feed the data into the model, and the machine uses it to learn patterns and rules. For example, it might learn that cats have pointy ears, soft fur, and say meow. Step 5. Testing the model. Once the machine has learned from the data, we need to check how well it's learned. We do this by giving it new data it hasn't seen before and seeing how well it can apply what it's learned. This is like showing the toddler a picture of a new cat and asking, "What's this?" Step 6. Applying the model. If the machine does well on the test, it's ready to use. Now, it can apply what it's learned to real-world tasks like identifying animals in pictures, predicting the stock market, and whatever it was trained to do. Machines learn from data much like how humans do, by seeing lots of examples, learning patterns, and then applying what they have learned to new situations. Now, next time you hear someone say, "Machines learn from data," you can imagine a computer sitting down with a giant book, studying hard, and ranking first in its final exam. Power of reasoning. Let's explore the concept of reasoning in the context of artificial intelligence. When we talk about reasoning in humans, we are referring to the process of making sense of things around us. It's our ability to analyze information, draw conclusions, make predictions, solve problems, and make decisions. For example, if you see dark clouds gathering and feel a drop of rain, you reason that it's probably going to rain and you should bring an umbrella. Now, imagine if a machine could do the same kind of reasoning. That's what we are aiming for with AI. The power of reasoning in AI is about equipping machines with the ability to understand, analyze, and make decisions based on the data they are given. This could be anything from a simple task like identifying spam emails to complex ones like diagnosing diseases from medical images. So, how do AI systems reason? The simplest form of reasoning in AI is rule-based, where machines follow a set of predefined rules. For example, a spam filter might have a rule like, if an email contains the words lottery and win, classify it as spam. The AI reasons based on this rule. However, modern AI systems often use machine learning for reasoning. They are trained on large amounts of data and learn to recognize patterns and make decisions. For instance, an AI trained on medical images would learn to recognize patterns that indicate a certain disease. When given a new image, it uses this learned knowledge to reason and make a diagnosis. There's also a branch of AI called symbolic AI or good old-fashioned AI that focuses on logic and reasoning. These systems use symbols and rules to represent and manipulate knowledge, allowing them to solve puzzles, prove mathematical theorems, or even play chess. The power of reasoning in AI holds immense potential. It can help us make better decisions, solve complex problems, and even uncover new knowledge. As we continue to improve AI's reasoning capabilities, who knows what incredible discoveries we might make? Reasoning in AI is all about giving machines the ability to analyze and make decisions based on data. It's a fascinating area of AI that's pushing the boundaries of what machines can do and helping us navigate our complex world in new and exciting ways. So next time you use a navigation app, receive a product recommendation, or see a weather prediction, remember, that's the power of reasoning in AI at work.